Hello everyone, we have the Shadow of the Dragon. This is the Voyage of Wonder for Halia. It looks like we have a Mauler guard here, and we also have the Draconis soldier talking here as well. So the Draconis soldier is stranded on the Hathor continent and is accused of murdering a former Mauler warrior. And there is Halia right there. So we need to get to the bottom of this and figure out what happened. So we need to find out more about the case, and we have our first quest. We have to investigate the case in the Mauler's Enclave. So let's go ahead and move over here, and it looks like we have 2 chests over here as well. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything else that we need to know about here. And looks like right here we're being stopped. No outsiders during the lockdown. So if we don't have a pass, we cannot enter. So it looks like we don't have a pass here. And it looks like we have to find another way. But here comes Citrana. So Citrana is blocking us here, and it looks like we can't actually take down Citrana, so I guess let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I took Citrana down. So it looks like we won, and we can go ahead and move in here. And we have our second quest. We have to speak with the commander to gather information. So now it looks like we have access to this area. Let's go ahead and get the chest over here. I did see 2 chests, so there's this chest right over here. And looking over to the right here, we do have another chest right here. So let's go ahead and move over here. Looks like the commander is right here. Looks like it's going to be Anoki. So let's go ahead and speak with Anoki. So it looks like we're getting our first clue from the investigation. They found claw marks on the victim. They matched the claws of a Draconis soldier. The second one says that witnesses saw the victim and the suspect arguing near the Temple of the Seers that night. And it looks like we are also getting a reenactment of the crime here. We have the Mauler warrior with the Draconis soldier arguing with each other in front of the temple. And the temple is not the place where the crime was committed. It looks like it might be at the canyon. And there are 2 possible causes of death: blood loss or a blow to the head. So now we need to speak with the suspect. And we've completed the second quest in there. And looking down into the left here a little bit, we do have a chest right here. So let's go ahead and get this chest. But it looks like he's not letting us near the case. So we need strong evidence to convince the commander to let us reopen the case. And it looks like we have Citrana over here as well. So Citrana's going to show us around here because the case has too many loose ends. And now we have our next quest. We have to gather information from the Mauler warrior. But I did see a chest right over here, so let's go ahead and get this chest here. And looking over here, we do have a Mauler here. This is the hot-headed Mauler warrior that we need to speak to. So it looks like if we want to ask questions, we have to fight him first. So this is our next battle. So we took down the Mauler warrior there. So we talked to the Mauler there. We have our next quest. We have to question Blood Snarl for more details. So I believe we have to go over to the right here, all the way over here. There is Blood Snarl right over there. So let's go ahead and speak to him. So we just talked to Blood Snarl, and Halia has a feeling that Blood Snarl is not telling the whole story here. So now we have to focus on the cause of death. We have to go to the witch doctor with the autopsy. And we have completed that quest. And there we go, consult the witch doctor for further information. So I believe for this one we have to move over to the left here, all the way over to the left to Nimisu right here. And this is going to be the witch doctor. Let's go ahead and speak with Nimisu. So there we go, talk to Nimisu, got the quest done, and now we have this quest. We have to examine the crime scene in the canyon. So there's 2 places that we have to examine, it looks like. So looking over to the right here, we do have another chest right here, so let's go ahead and get that chest. And from here we're going to move up and to the right here a little bit. We do have another chest right up here. And from here we're going to move directly over to the right here. We do have a spot here with an exclamation point. So according to the records, this is where the body was found. But if the victim died there should be bloodstains on the ground. So from here we do have another camp right down here. So let's go ahead and take down this camp. Okay, that camp is down. And we do have another spot with the exclamation point, so let's go ahead and move over here. And it looks like there's nothing but dry sand here, so there's nothing over here either. We've got to check elsewhere, so we've got to move up here to that spot. But there is a camp over here that we need to take down first. And that camp is down. Let's go ahead and move over here to this area. And this one has only hard, unyielding stone. So it seems like we're starting to convince Namisu that maybe we should open up the case again. And now we have our next quest. We have to report our findings to the commander. So we have to go back to where the commander was. So moving down here to Anoki here, but I did see a chest right here with a camp. So let's go ahead and take down this camp first, actually, before we talk to Anoki. So that camp is down. We can go ahead and get the chest that's right behind here now. And then let's go ahead and talk to Anoki, who is right here. So it looks like the blow to the head possibility is kind of true here. He didn't really die from blood loss because we didn't see any blood on the crime scene. And so we have completed that quest, and now we have to visit the imprisoned Draconis soldier. So I think the soldier is down here a little bit. There he is. There's the Draconis soldier. Let's go ahead and speak with him. So the Draconis soldier is saying they battled, but they called it a truce, so no one should have died. And it looks like we have the flashback to that moment. So they are fighting here. And it looks like no one died from that. So it looks like they are going to maybe call it a draw here. And the Draconis soldier leaves with the Mauler warrior there still alive. So the next day he was dead, but when the Draconis soldier saw him, he looked fine. So there we go, we have done that quest there, and now we have to talk to the victim's younger brother. But before I do that, I do see a chest over here, so let's go ahead and get this chest. So let's go ahead and move up here. I believe the younger brother should be up here somewhere. There he is. The younger brother is Kren up in this area over here. This is the victim's brother. Let's go ahead and speak with him. So it looks like the younger brother here has cut ties with his older brother. And it looks like Bloodsnarl is our top suspect right now, and night has fallen onto this area. And we can't arrest him right now, though. So we just saw Bloodsnarl sneaking up into the canyon at night. So it looks like we need to follow Bloodsnarl into the canyon. So there we go, there's our next quest, follow Bloodsnarl. So I believe the canyon is right up here. Looks like there is Bloodsnarl and Leofric up here as well. So it looks like Bloodsnarl is delivering pieces of military intel to this mystery person here. So it looks like Bloodsnarl did actually kill the Mauler warrior here. So it looks like Bloodsnarl is the criminal. And Bloodsnarl hid the weapon, so there was a weapon involved as well. So now we're early in the next morning. We've completed that quest. And now we have to discuss our next steps here. So it seems like the murder just seems to be just one piece of the larger scheme here. So we have to figure out what's going on there. So let's go ahead and talk to the commander again, moving up over here to this area right here where the commander is. And so we're still missing the murder weapon. So it looks like Halia wants to spread some fake news around to make him let his guard down. So it looks like they're going to announce that the case is closed. And lifting the lockdown that they've had will be key to making him slip up. So now we have discussed our plan with Anoki there. And there's Bloodsnarl. And it looks like he's going to try to get rid of his weapon now. He's moving over into that area right there. So I think at this point we need to speak to Bloodsnarl. Let's go ahead and confront him up here. So we've caught him red-handed. And he's trying to say that the weapon is a family heirloom, which is kind of funny. And it looks like it wants us to fight Bloodsnarl, so let's go ahead and fight him. So there we go, we have taken down Bloodsnarl. So the truth is revealed, and that is our next quest there. So I think the next thing to do here is to go back to the younger brother here and tell the younger brother what happened. So we have revealed the truth to the younger brother, And we have completed the investigate the case quest, and we also have the crystal chest right here as well. Let's go ahead and get the crystal chest. That gives us 10 of the Draconis insignia. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead and check the menu here. We do have all the gold chests and we have all of the crystal chests there. So let's go ahead and finish the adventure. And if you like this video, then make sure to click the like button. Also subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new video from me. And also comment what do you think about the Shadow of the Dragon Voyage of Wonder. And thanks for watching.